Hello everyone, Hashmasha from the Canadian Home Realty from Mississauga. Let's discuss about some important key data. What has happened in the month of June. So what has happened already in the month of June in real estate in Canada, especially in Ontario. So we are in GTA market, so I'm showing you the data here. So let's discuss about how many homes got sold. If you look at here, in the month of June, 15,000 homes got sold. In the month of May, it was like 15,600. So when you compare month of May to entire 2025 from Jan to May, we had a very good month, especially in 2025, so 15,600 sales. So then there was a slight dip to 15,000 sales, almost like 500 homes less sold. So if you see from Jan to May 2025, there is a incremental growth happening in the number of homes getting sold. Okay, so but if you compare same month from June 2024 to 2025 June, there is an increase in sales. If you compare like a month to month, year on year, there is an improved sales. Okay, but when you compare May last month to this month, there is a slight decline in the sales. Okay, so what's happening is we saw around 15,000 plus sales in June, up 2% year over year, but 4% from May. It is down 4% from May. The annual rise signals growing buyer confidence. Like buyer confidence is basically growing here. Why it is growing? That because we have enough listings in the market. Okay, so buyer has got a lot of things to choose from. We had 2 years back, we had a situation where we have to we were in a bidding war situation, so there was no place we can get a decent home with our price. If a buyer always has a price in his mind, so it was always difficult for him to make a decision. There was no time for decision. There will be multiple bidding wars, multiple offers, no inspection and no finance clause, people are just throwing money. But now, just because we have more listings in the market, so the buyers has a lot of benefits to buy the home. But we never know, the Canadian market is always historically, if you see the Canadian market, even if you see here, you can see here in the month of 2023, we had 16,000 plus sales. Then because of the interest rates issues, interest rates was going high, it came down, then it started going up, and it started going down. So it's always up and down, up and down. So depending upon the situation, how and when the positive news just kicks in, the things can change. That we are seeing pre-COVID and post-COVID, and during the financial crisis, all those things. So things can change around any time, but this is the right time, especially for buyers. If you're looking to buy the home, this can be really a right time to enter into the market, because main reason is, if you're buying a new build home, for example, if you're trying to buy a new build home, what is happening is government has already introduced 5% GST rebate. So if you're buying $1 million home, you're going to get $50,000 less. The money which is in your pocket, so you're getting back that money. Government is not taking GST. Government is discounting the GST for a new build home for first time home buyers. Even if you're not a first time home buyer, or you are not buying the new home, you're buying from the resale market, from the secondary market. So what's happening? You have more listings. Okay, so if you see here, if you see here, you have more listings. Okay, you have around 43,000 listings here. Okay, so there are a lot of homes to choose from. So you can go around, shop around, see the property, and you can put all your conditions. Then you can buy the home. So what I'm saying is, this may be the best time to enter into the market if you are looking to buy a home. So all the data actually supports that theory, because interest rates coming down. So now we have July 30th, we have another interest rate decision. We don't know what is going to happen. If they cut the rate, again there will be a good momentum in the market. Okay, so if you look at here, average home price declined. How declined? Not massively. If you see the price, here, it is like if you see the price here, like I'll just show you the price. 870k was in February, and January it was 840. Obviously, like every Jan is a slow month. Jan 2024 was 843, Jan 2025 is 840. Then the price, February there is a change, almost 30,000 difference. Okay, 870. From February, you see February, March, April, May, June. This is just hovering between 870, reached to 879, and again 870. So it is just the price is holding here. So that means buyers are coming back. And the prices is holding here. That's all. This chart indicates the buyers are in the market. The buyers are buying these properties at this price. So this is kind of a benchmark. So that means it's a good time to enter into the market in order to buy the home, because we are in summer now. So summer is going to be busy. Then once the season changes, then the tariff issues, and if the interest rate comes down, the Bank of Canada decrease again by 0.25%, definitely there's going to be a good momentum. So what I'm saying is, the purpose of showing this chart is only very important tool to make a decision. When you're buying the home, are you at the right time? Obviously, we cannot really time the market, especially in real estate, but obviously you can support with the data. So what is happening, well, like month over month and year over year. Okay. So if you look at GDP is like, the forecast here in May it was like 0.1%. So it's like 0.2% in 2. So basically what's happening is like, the Canada's real GDP declined 0.1% in April 2025, following 0.2% increase in the March. The drop was driven by 0.6% contraction in goods producing sector, particularly manufacturing, while service rose 0.1%, led by public administration and finance. Okay, so these are all like some technical jargon, like you really don't much require this. So when it comes to unemployment, it is rate is eased, so 6.9%. So hopefully this comes down. So we had 6.9% in November, but unfortunately in May we touched 7%. It's one of the highest since 2022. So but again we are getting eased to 6.9%. So inflation is also coming down. So we are still at 1.7. So hopefully, like this will remain below 2%. That's what the Bank of Canada needs. And core inflation is a very important thing the Bank of Canada looks into. So they want always this core inflation to be, their target is 2%, but we are at 2.7 now. And if this comes to 2%, definitely it's going to be very good for the economy. But we never know when those things is going to come. So in short, like what I want to say is, like this will be a good time in order to jump into the market to buy a home. Like if it's a first time home, or you are like downsizing or upsizing, this is a good time to enter into the market. That's what I want to say. The data supports those theory. Okay. So now actually basically we are waiting for July 30th, the interest rate announcement by the monetary policy report by the Bank of Canada. So depending upon that, like the Bank of Canada's decision rate, the things may change. So that I will keep you posted in my next video in the month of July regarding the updates. So thank you for watching. In case if you are looking to buy or sell any property in GTA, feel free to give me a call at 289-772-6202. Like all my contact details and number and email, everything is there in the description. You can book a call and we can discuss anything about real estate. Thank you so much.